guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is April, and for today's tea talk, I'm actually doing a little bit of a haul instead of just sitting down and kind of chatting about other things. I wanted to show you guys the new, well, they're new in my life, they're not new, teas from Tiesta Tea that so many tea sounds that I've now added to my collection. One of them I think I've already shown in a collection video. I have a few others that I've already shown in a collection video, but I'm only going to re-show one of them. The other ones you've already seen, so I'm just going to show the new ones that Tiesta has actually sent over to me. So I'm going to talk to you about them, talk to you about flavors, all that kind of stuff. And the tea that I'm drinking today is actually the immunity tea, because I'm actually going on week 4 of being sick, and I don't know why I'm not really getting better. I'm not getting better. So after I do this video, I'm going to take the longest nap of my life and drink as much water as possible because I don't know what else to do. So yeah, this has been a really fun few weeks, but I'll show you guys the tea that I'm drinking once I get to it. So the first one that I wanted to show you is the black tie tropical tea. It's a black tea, so obviously it is highly caffeinated. It tastes a lot like papaya and citrus. Let's see, it's got apple, black tea, obviously, papaya, obviously, mango pieces, orange slices, orange peel, pomegranate bits. It says natural flavors and marigold petals. So this tea is extremely sweet. I find it to be extremely sweet. Now I still like these teas hot because I'm kind of into like the sweeter teas that are still hot anyway, especially when I'm like in the mood for something like juice. But all of these teas I actually think do better as an iced tea. The only thing is that the 2 energizer teas I'm going to show you, which is this one and the other chai, which is a huge bag back there, are so highly caffeinated. So if you're like me and you get anxiety, you gotta watch when you're putting it over ice, because you know that when you brew it over ice, you actually use like double the amount of tea. At least that's what I do, because that's how you get that, just, you know, same flavor that you would get when it's hot. So you're taking in a lot of caffeine, and sometimes you're not really prepared to take in that much caffeine, and then you do and you're like, I'm having a panic attack and it won't go away. And then you can't sleep, and then it just like ruins the next few days. It's not fun, so just be careful with that. But I'm really into the papaya kind of flavor. If you're not into that, you're not going to be into this, but if you like it, you will like this. And what I really like about this one especially is a lot of the heavily caffeinated teas are not fruity per se. A lot of them are like the Earl Greys and things that you would have with milk, like the chais and whatever, but this one is fruity, so I kind of like it. It's a nice change when I want something caffeinated but still fruity. This next one is their relaxer tea. Well, it's from their relaxer collection. All of these collections, they have like a bunch of different ones. So they've got, by the way, sorry about the shadows, they've got their energizer collection, their relaxer collection, immunity, slenderizer, and eternity tea. I'll like link their stuff below. You guys can go and check them out if you haven't already done that. They just have a bunch of different collections. So this next one is from their relaxer collection. It's their ginger sweet peach tea. This one obviously doesn't have any caffeine in it because it is a relaxer tea. I think that this is a very cool concept, because a lot of the relaxer kind of teas that I have, that I already own, all of them are very heavy with either chamomile or mint, or I need to have something like a kava or a St. John's wort or something like that, but it's never anything that's fruity, and this one is actually fruity. So it's kind of got that spicy peach flavor because of the ginger and the peach, of course, but it's also infused with apple, hibiscus, papaya, rosehip, pink peppercorn, natural flavorings, orange blossoms, and rose petals. Rose petals are my favorite things to put in tea ever. But yeah, so I think that this is really nice, and I also like that this also makes a really nice ice brew as well, because I think that a lot of the, even though when you're trying to relax, a lot of the times you are having a hot tea because you're just trying to like unwind a little bit, this is kind of nice to hydrate yourself with. So if you're trying to like drink it really fast, it makes a really nice ice brew, which I think is nice sometimes to take on the go if you're having a little bit more of like a stressful day at work or at school or something like that. So I think you guys should definitely check out this flavor in particular. So this next tea is from their Eternity collection. This is the Blueberry Wild Child. This does not have any caffeine in it, just so you know. Again, it's one of those teas that makes a great iced brew. It's also got apple pieces, hibiscus, elderberries, rosehip, natural flavors, pomegranate bits, and cornflowers. The blueberry is definitely the most overpowering flavor in this. I mean, obviously it's called Blueberry Wild Child. I don't really taste the apples. I don't know if that's just me. It tastes like a muffin, like a blueberry muffin. That's the kind of blueberry flavor that it gives, which your blueberry muffins should taste like blueberries. I like this. It's very sweet. It's not something that I usually reach for. Blueberries, kind of an acquired taste for me. Blueberry is just always something that I need to be in the mood for if I'm gonna have it, so I don't like particularly reach for this one, but it's still good. Now this next tea is the tea that I'm actually drinking right now. This is from their immunity line. This one is Maui Mango. So a lot of the typical immunity teas that I drink have a lot of echinacea in it, green tea. Sometimes they're caffeinated, which sometimes I need when I'm not feeling well, but sometimes I like to avoid it because I'm not necessarily hydrated. Or again, they have those like relaxant type of herbs in it, like the chamomile, the mint, and all of that. This one does not. This one is extremely fruity. It is like, obviously it's called Maui Mango. This is another one that makes a great iced brew. It is extremely fruity, but it smells fruitier than it tastes, so don't be alarmed if you open up the bag and you smell it and you're like, whoa, that's intense. It's not that intense when you actually drink it. You can actually put some honey in it still over that and it still will be just fine. It's funny because is it the mango pieces or the pineapple pieces? Let me check. I can't see it in the bag right now, but it's either the mango pieces or the pineapple pieces. They're like huge. They're just like really big pieces. You can actually like really see every little fruit that they talk about that they put in here. So I'm going to read them off to you. It's got pineapple pieces, orange slices, mango bits, natural flavors, safflowers, strawberry fruit granules, which I don't taste any strawberry at all. White hibiscus, and marigold petals. I don't know if I taste the marigold petals either. It's definitely very heavy in the mango and pineapple arena. That's pretty much the only thing that you're going to really taste in there. This is pretty high in antioxidants, which is going to help obviously your immune system. And it's still, if you're feeling like kind of sick, it's still going to give you, not that it, because it doesn't have any caffeine in it, but it is a little bit sweeter, so it's a little bit more like awakening rather than like relaxing, because it's so sweet. So it's one of those things you can take on the go with you if you want to still go out or go to work or go to school and like be alert but not caffeinated. I think that this is like a really nice tea. That's why I'm drinking a small pot of it right now. So this next one is kind of funny. It's a slenderizer tea, so this is gonna help like your body metabolize itself and kind of just, you know, help things pass if your stomach, if you're having any sort of digestive issues or anything like that. There are a few teas from their slenderizer collection that I already have, and all of the tastes are kind of interesting. So I was a little nervous when I got this. I was like, pineapple blues, that's what it's called, and it's blueberry pineapple green tea. So obviously the green tea aspect, high in antioxidants, it's going to help with your digestive system, it's going to help even with your immune system, all of that. So it's going to help, you know, kind of burn all of that. The caffeine level is sort of at like a mediocre level. It's not black tea, but it's not an herbal tea. It's got obviously green tea, pineapple bits, papaya bits, elderberries, beetroot, natural flavors, corn flowers, and safflowers. Now, for some reason, it's not saying that it has blueberries in it, but you can definitely taste that flavor in it. So maybe that's part of the natural flavors. I don't know, I'm not really sure. But I was a little nervous because I was like, pineapple and blueberries, not sure how bitter that may taste to me, or like kind of tart, and I'm not really always one to reach for tart kind of flavors, but it's actually really good and it's got like a nice balance, so I really do like it. I like this flavor better than I think it's the Fruity Pebbles one that I showed in my last like tea collection video. I like this flavor better, so I think if you're gonna choose between this one or the Fruity Pebbles, I would definitely go with this one over Fruity Pebbles. It's just a lot easier to drink in my opinion. And I actually like this. Again, this one is great ice, but I also like this hot with a little bit of honey, even though it's already sweet, so you don't need it to be any sweeter, but I've been drinking this one hot. So now this next one, I have a lot to say about it. I've already showed this in my tea collection video, but I ran out of it. And this is a bulk bag, which you can actually buy online, and I did not know that. I thought that you can only get like the smaller sizes, which makes me a lot happier because when I wasn't buying them online, I was only buying them in person, and they come with these small bags, which you get a decent amount in it. But this tea I became hooked on, like so hooked on it. And I was like, I need a bulk bag, and it turns out they had bulk bags. So when they sent me this one, I was like, oh my god, I have chai for the rest of my life. So this one obviously it's a spiced black tea. Guys, I'm telling you, no joke, I can make a chai latte, iced or hot, that tastes exactly like the one that you get at Starbucks with this blend. Like, I'm not even joking, it's just crazy. It's got black tea, ginger, cardamom, cloves, cassia vera, and pink peppercorns. I'm gonna do a whole video with this tea. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, probably within the next month or so, showing you exactly how I make an iced chai latte and a hot chai latte using this. And I'm telling you, if you just get a bulk bag, if you're somebody who goes to Starbucks all the time and gets their lattes, just get a bulk bag of this and you will save yourself so much money, because you won't be spending like $5 every single time, and you'll just get this one bulk bag and you'll add whatever else I'm going to show you that you need to add, and it tastes exactly the same. So if there's anyone that I recommend out of all of those, it is definitely that spiced chai. It is like incredible. I can't even say it enough. So yeah, that's it for this haul video. I hope that you guys like this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, as well as turn on the bell notifications. I'll put everything that I talked about here in this video down in the description bar below. That way you can go and check it out if you want to. And sorry, there goes Monkey. She just never fails to interrupt a video. She even likes the chai too, see? Let me know in the comments if you've tried any other of Tiesta Tea's blends. They just use loose leaf. They're like well known for the fact that they are a loose leaf brand. So just make sure that you have some sort of steeper or press or anything like that if you're going to purchase one of their teas. And yeah, if you guys didn't watch last week's video, you guys can go click right here. I did a skincare review on Wednesday from Charlotte LaCroix's skincare line. It was really interesting. It's been helping keep my skin intact while I've been sick. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.